the time it used to bring me down. I will feel like to just hide, not to come out at all. But later I just decided that's their problem. That is how God wants me to be. If they hate me, when God is not hate me, who are them to hate me? That is my life. Though, so I'm less concerned about them. I move forward. Government should employ interpreter in all the hospital. That is one. Even in all our police station, they need interpreter there. Many cases that death will bring to police station, no interpreter, and many of them do not have them to write for them in the paper. In the hospital, many of our women too no benefits from the doctors lecturing on them how to take care of the pregnancy, how to take care of the baby. They need interpreters there, and they need to give our young dem scholarship, special education scholarship to help them, because many of them have the brain, they wish to go to school to learn, no money. Parents don't have money to send them to school. I beg our government to give, to concentrate on this.
How do you move around? You want to run errands, you want to quickly get somewhere. How has it been for you?
If I want to go somewhere, I used to watch lip reading. So
Mm.
hear what the driver or conductor is saying. Sometimes it will be difficult for me because some of our conductor they just be pronouncing things anyhow. So it will confuse someone to know the exact of what they are saying. One day I got tired. I decided to write something in paper and gave it to one person beside me. That person was afraid because our Nigeria today, people are not to be trusted. I speech, I said, please, so I cannot say very well. And I don't say what the driver or conductor is saying, help me, this is where I'm going. They say, okay, no problem, calm down, calm down. So something like that used to help me at times.
Okay, I want to ask. I saw that your title is Mrs. So how did you scale through the process of relationship and getting that title eventually? Because you mentioned that a relationship and getting married is always a very difficult task for people in your association. So how did you scale through that process?
In fact, it is not easy. Marriage is marry home is like a school for all the women. We went through a lot, different challenges. It's not easy. And I thank God that my parents, they never deny me because of my condition. They stood by me. They give me different advice and guide me. So I face different problems, but because of the experience I learned from my parents, I'm able to adjust physical assaults. Our deaf may have been first physically attacking. People are attacking them because of their deaf or the deafness, which is bringing discourage to them and prevent them from move forward. Another thing is marriage issue. Some of them they have marital problem as a result of denied of their pregnancy, which they to single mother. Another thing is lack of primary health care in our community and lack of interpreter. In all our hospitals, there is no interpreter there. It is affecting our deaf women, especially when during antenatal period and immunization, when the doctor or nurses are giving them job, they will not say they never benefit anything. Another thing is lack of financial empowerment. Many of our deaf women they are skilled in different handwork and no money to empower them. Another thing is lack of education as a result of poor home. Another thing is lack of special education scholarship to our girls. Some of them are in the school through by their home due to old job. Maybe they are selling something to make money to send themselves to school because they want to learn. So those children they need special scholarship. Our governor should please do something about it. Another thing is parents discrimination. At home, our parents they will prefer hearing peers than deaf children. Maybe our deaf girls want to do something, the parents will condemn them. No, not you. You cannot do it. They will prefer hearing children among them. This behavior bring discourage to our deaf women at home. I was about 9 or 8 years when that hearing problem started. I was sick that time. The person that time was living with my auntie. She did not notice what was happening to me that time. It was later they will call me. I will look at them. What they were beating me, thinking that I was pretending to hear, to not to hear what they are saying. And as time goes on, they discovered that it's not pretend oh, this girl cannot hear. They called my daddy from Lagos and took me to UCH hospital that time. So now all the family member are aware of my hearing problem. Nothing they can do. I used to go to UCH for treatment until the treatment is complete. Ask me to buy hearing aid. I use hearing aid too, but no difference. I drop it. I continue with my life like that.
But do
So
you
all
think
the family know my problem. They are not worried about it. When they meet, if they want to talk to me, they will call me to sit down. Either they write or they talk to me simple way that I will hear and understand.
do you think if attention had been paid more to the situation, because you mentioned the fact that at a point your family members thought that maybe you were pretending or you were just playing them. Do you think maybe if more attention had been paid to you, the situation could have been maybe different?
I think so. Yes.
How have you been managing your home? Is that an interpreter at home? Or how do you speak to your
Or
children?
be a deaf child among the children. Even my mommy don't want to accept that I am deaf. I will stand and say, Mommy, sorry. If every one of you sitting down discussing, only me will be looking at your lip, not hear what you are saying. Take it or leave it. I am out of hearing and deaf. She will not want me to interact with deaf people. I will feel boring to stay at home alone. So when I get to JSS1 in one special school in Lagos, State Grammar School, Surulere, Lagos, they taught me sign language. And also our teacher, when they are teaching, they be speaking and using sign language. I used to learn a lot fast. Before I go to university, I was able to beat many of them in the class also with that sign language. So when I finished secondary school, my daddy did not allow me to raise the both JAMB form for me. I got admission to Federal College of Education Special Oyo. When I finished from there, I got done. After that, I did part-time in the University of Ilorin.
Wow.
After that, I met my husband.
Beautiful story.
Wow.
What happens is that if governor give empowerment program, we may not hear, we may not say that there is empowerment program. That is the problem we have.
You may not hear because there is no interpreter or
No awareness.
oh.
No awareness.
So simply to say there is no involvement of hearing impaired person in place.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
I think that that's more about inclusivity now in the society.
We want separate program for our deaf association because this will make deaf benefits much, most especially in education, and how to improve their handwork. For example, now some of our people their skill in carpentry, hairdressing, tailoring and many other things no help. They are just abandoned. They started working around because no help, no money to improve their hard work as to get money to live.
From all that you've said, it is apparent that there is no facilities in place for that's hearing impaired
At all.
people, and that's
At all.
quite devastating. And I think this is a call to the state government because you're under your state. This is a call to the state government now. Now, usually we'll have NGOs, non-governmental organizations, come up to defend people like this to say they are helping them. I want to believe they are non-governmental organization in charge of hearing impaired people. Am I right?
Some their member,
Mm.
the founder of it don't want to be under. So
Okay.
that is what is happening in all these
Okay.
states also.
Is that the only NGO for hearing impaired? Do we have other NGOs that support your
Yes, for deaf women, no only.
Okay, because that was what I was trying to make reference to earlier. That was what I saw. So I was wondering if you all are working together across the states in Nigeria to actually, push this thing. Because apparently, like you mentioned, there is actually maybe I don't know that there is not more. I mean, much is still needed to be done as regards, providing and making these people feel inclusive in the society and promoting their inclusivity.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's the essence of this launch. This
Yeah.
is a different topic entirely, and the situation is quite very different, and it's a call to the state government, the Ministry of Women Affairs. We are, pleading, we are begging that you should remember these people. Remember these people. They are human. I like the fact that you're courageous enough to go through life because all of the things you're saying, it means you're determined. You're not even concerned about whatever challenges you have. You just want to go through life and get things done. And I'm happy for your husband. I know you mentioned that it's not been easy, the discrimination, the stigmatization, and everything. It's not been easy. I love your determination, but they need help. They need help. She talked about people. Let's say for her to even attain the women leader position, it shows her, her tenacity.
The
regards
fact that NGOs are not even supporting the association.
Because normally
Like
I would
a
have
big
seen NGO talking about them. Like we've always had other events that would say, okay, the topics, and NGO would say, oh, we are this, we are in
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah.
But in this case, I've not seen. In fact, that actually got my attention. I'm like, we've
And
raised
these
our
people
awareness.
actually get pregnant. These people, they have miscarriages. They go to hospitals. They go to banks. How do they communicate?
And we also have the Disability Act in Nigeria. I really don't know how far with that, or how much, the hearing impaired people are,
Aware.
included in this act. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the act would need to be reviewed and bring to light some of these issues and would highlight specifically the challenges that they are facing when it comes to healthcare, societal, issues. I mean, this is actually very important.
Remember, we're talking about the challenges of deaf women in the society, people who have hearing impairment, and we have the women leader of your state's Deaf Women Association, Mrs. Kafilat Giwa. You might be wondering what is happening in the studio. How can a deaf person hear us? Well, we got an interpreter for her, and the interpreter is as well here in the studio of First 91.1 FM Ibadan. The interpreter wants to say something about that comment. Okay, you can go on.
Yeah, thank you. On that, we have three stages of causes of deafness. We have what we call perinatal, prenatal, and postnatal. A child can be deaf right from the womb. Late delivery or hard labor can cause deafness also during the birth. And we have what we call postnatal. A child can be deaf after giving birth to 5 years, 2 years, 6 years, 7 years, 9 years. A child can be deaf. That is postnatal. So the measles can cause it. Likewise, some other sickness. We have the person that his father slapped and the child turned to deaf.
Just
through
slap,
the slap.
by
Yes,
slapping.
by slapping. Deafness is not from the tongue. Some people believe that deafness is from the tongue because they say maybe if they cut the tongue, maybe the tongue is flat off.
Oh yeah.
Maybe,
yeah.
no, deafness is not from the tongue at all. The deafness is from the ear.
That's the voice of the interpreter, Pastor Korede Oluleye Emmanuel.